Kathy, how's it going? Is the gentleman still there who I was talking to before I got before we got disconnected?
Were you talking to Mike?
Is he the only guy there?
If you were talking to him today, he is.
Yes, then that was him, I guess. Yeah, we got disconnected.
All right, hold on. Let me see if he's still there, okay?
All you have to do is stay a minute. Just take your time. The clock is ticking, so stay. All you have to do is stay.
Mike.
Yes.
All right, we got disconnected, bro.
Yes, we did.
All
you
right.
was in the wood.
Yeah, I was in the woods. That was crazy. Let me raise up this window so I can hear you and you can hear me good. All right. So where we left off at? Tyson. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you guys are looking for? Can you give me a background of the company, because I talked to a couple of drivers that drive for you. A lot of them.
Yeah.
They have nothing but good things to say about Tyson. So is this just a dedicated, do you guys do outside loads too, or is it just from?
No, it's all Tyson. Yeah, we haul nothing but Tyson product.
Oh, okay.
That's our advantage. I mean, we're the private fleet for Tyson Foods, and Tyson right now is shipping 19,000 plus loads a week.
So is this going to the stores, or is it going from?
No, it's all DCs, warehouses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, we have some sections of our business that do that, but no, 90% of it goes. It's going to customer warehouses and DCs and stuff like that. Or even our own. We haul our own product back and forth too. Like raw materials or stock transfers or anything like that.
So is this all drop and hook live loads or what?
Yeah, it's all drop and hook. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
I say it's all drop and hook. We are going to have some live loads, but I'm going to say 70% of it is drop and hook.
Okay, so we can maximize our clock and our hours then, huh?
Yeah. So are you from Cleveland?
Yes, Cleveland, Ohio.
Good. I knew you said you was in Ohio, and I believe I have options in Ohio.
What are they?
I've got to follow up on Cleveland. Okay, so in Cincinnati area, that market south, we've got some regional opportunities down there, as well as over the road.
Are we?
So
now let me ask you this: if I'm able to get, I'm able to get down to Cincinnati, but if I'm able to get down to Cincinnati, right, and get hooked up there, would I be able to take the truck home with me when I go home on my my weekend or whatever?
Yeah, usually home where?
Cleveland.
No, I don't think they'd let you go. I think they'd try to load you to Cleveland. I think they would try to get you to load into Cleveland before then you could take your truck home from there.
Yeah, that's
I don't think they deadhead you from.
Yeah, that's what. No. I understand that. No. I'm saying whatever load that I get from Cincinnati that'll take me back up to Cleveland, I would be able to take the truck home, right?
Yes, I have no other choice in Cleveland. If you had a place where if you have a place you can safely park it, stuff like that, I think they'd be cool with it. Absolutely.
Yeah. I got a place. That's not a problem. Would there?
Cleveland is unique to me, man. That could be a part of even our Pennsylvania regional out there.
Let's not talk Pennsylvania, bro. The Northeast, anything dealing with the Northeast / Pennsylvania, y'all can keep that. Y'all can have that.
Okay.
Y'all can put the whole state of Pennsylvania in your pocket.
Well, we can always drive around it, I guess.
You said we can drive around it, most definitely. Uh-oh. Okay, let me turn it right here.
Basically, what if you've got 3 years plus? Basically, what we offer is 57 cents a mile, $25 per drop. We have a short mile pay where it's anything less than 500 miles. We add 3 cents to. So those loads you make 60. Home weekly option, if you wanted it. Our guys should be averaging 80,000. That's our new pay scale that we put in April. And so far, so good on what they're averaging weekly. It's right at the 1,500 mark, so we're doing pretty good, living up to that goal.
Awesome.
And our insurance is less than $15 a week.
Okay, we talking about insurance, like benefits.
Yes, sir. Your dental, your vision, your major medical, prescription, all that stuff. That's included. It's under $15 a week.
Wow. Okay. So
that's real, and that's only with an $1,100 deductible.
So you say you require drivers with 3 years of experience. No.
That's what your starting pay is if you have 3 years of experience.
Oh,
yeah. I only need 9 months to get you started.
Oh, okay. What's the pay for a 9-month driver? Now I got 6. So would I get more with 6 years?
You got 6 years? No, you'd be at top pay at 57 cents a mile.
Oh, that 57 cent would be the top pay right there?
Yes, starting out.
That's starting out. Would that be the cap out? Would I still be able to get raises and stuff like that?
That's a good question. I think that right now, that's our top pay.
Okay.
Of course, you know how that is. That changes yearly, but right now, that's our top pay.
Exactly.
But we felt it was important to start people out that had the experience at that particular level.
All right. So if I'm interested, of course I'll go online. I'll fill out the application, send it in, and all that good stuff, and get approved. So if I get when and I'm saying when I get approved, where will orientation be at, and how would you guys get me there?
Well, orientation will be, like I like to tell people, it'll be an all-inclusive trip paid to beautiful Northwest Arkansas.
Oh, okay.
Springdale, Arkansas, Northwest Arkansas. That's where our central location is. From Cleveland, we usually rent cars for people, but from there we may have to fly you.
Okay.
But that's how we would do it.
Okay. I mean, I don't mind driving either, but if you guys going to fly me,
drive.
If you guys going to fly me out to Arkansas, that'll work too. How long is the orientation, and do we get a sign-on bonus? Do we get orientation bonus or anything like that?
You get paid $800 upon completion of orientation, and it's a 2-day orientation here.
Okay.
So, but it's a little bit misleading because we do ask you to do some videos, training videos or whatever videos before you start orientation. Basically, we used to have a 4-day orientation, and because of COVID, we had to start doing things
a lot different.
Electronically, and not have such high presence in classes and stuff like that.
Right.
So it's been working out pretty good. The drivers seem to like it. They knock out their videos. Then they come here and it's 2 days of orientation instead of 4. So they get that done and rock and roll.
And the $800 would be paid on their first check?
Yes.
Awesome. What about what do you call it? A sign-on bonus, or is just that $800 coming in?
We've never had one. We've been a private fleet, and we've been blessed with, the
a low turnover rate
in the past. Low turnover. It's only 35% turnover, which we think is high right now. But So we've been pretty blessed at that. So we've really never had to do it. We just let the job speak for itself.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, you know, I talked to a few drivers, and they really have nothing but good things to say about the company as far as driving for them. And when I went to do my research online, I really didn't come across any disgruntled or any negative reviews about Tyson.
We feel pretty good. Yeah, we feel pretty good about what we do.
Okay, so what about pre-employment drug testing? Would that be before I come in or after I come in, and is it hair follicle or urine?
I'm guessing by where you live, we'll just do that here. Because I don't think we have a plant around there, a facility around there that hires drivers, like, you know, that we could do a DOT test, but not a urine test.
Oh, okay.
But we do. I think probably where you're from, we'd probably get you in here on a Friday, probably get that done, and then let you stay here over the weekend and get your videos done and start orientation on a Monday. Is probably what we would do.
What kind of equipment you guys have? Is it autos, manuals, or both?
Yeah, man, every single thing we've got is automatic now. Predominantly Kenworth and Volvo.
Okay. What type of sleeper in there? Is it double bunk, single bunk?
Well, we got both. That's about all I can tell you.
Oh, okay. What's the amenities inside the truck? You know?
Yeah, well, pretty much. I mean, we got the built-in fridge. Of course, we got the APU. Everybody's got that. Inverters. Those are the main ones.
Okay. What about what about the computer system? Samsara, Qualcomm.
PeopleNet.
Oh, it's people. Yeah, I'm familiar with PeopleNet too.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let me ask you this. Now down in Cincinnati, you say it's a regional, but do you guys have like over the road? Like, do we touch all 48 states, or is it just some areas that y'all go to?
You know, we go to a lot of different places that make sense for us to send our equipment because we want to reload with Tyson product. So we do go most of the country. We do not go west.
Okay.
Very much.
Okay.
Rarely do we go into California or Washington or Oregon, and we probably won't go down to Miami that far down south.
I got you.
But everything in between is fair game.
It's fair game in between. What about what about fuel stops? Some companies only allow you to fuel at certain fuel stops. So what about you guys?
We're pretty much the same. We have a fuel network that we utilize to try to save as much as we can on the fuel purchasing. But it's pretty vast. It includes most of the truck stops.
Oh, okay. Other than the 57 cents per mile, is there anything else that the driver can receive as far as pay, like breakdown, holiday, detention, and layover?
Absolutely. We have a safety bonus that's paid out quarterly. Okay, that's a penny per mile that you accumulated over that quarter. Safety bonus on that. We have 9 paid holidays at $135 a piece.
Now, let me ask you this: is it regardless if we drive it or at home? Do we still
get paid?
Oh, okay.
You get paid for it. It's basically $1,400 more to your check at the end of the year.
Gotcha.
And you asked the layover bonus, and plus we got our $25 per drop.
Oh, okay.
Per delivery job. So you get the miles plus that $25, even if it's a single stop. I mean, we used to be that you couldn't get drop pay unless it was multiple stop, but we changed that back in April. The drivers really like it. It's really helped. It gives them about $125 a week in drop pay that helps in cases where they might get stuck at a plant for 2 hours here and there or whatever. It kind of takes the sting off of it a little bit.
Okay.
Our layover policy is a little bit different. It's based on 18 hours. And there's a number of ways to get that, or we run into it, I guess, especially at Tyson. Of course, the most common detention or layover type thing is when we get you reloaded after your appointment. So if you have a 6 a.m. appointment, for example, you do everything you're supposed to do. If we don't have you reloaded within 18 hours, okay, not repositioned, but reloaded within 18 hours of your appointment, it's a $100 layover.
Okay.
Okay. If you get held up somewhere at a plant again, say they're having production issues, and you get held up for 18 hours waiting on the load, that's a $100 layover. Or if you arrive early somewhere, say you have the dreaded Friday for Monday or something, and you arrive there 18 hours early, that's a $100 layover.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's what's up. It sounds good.
We don't pay a lot of them, though.
All W-2. Do you guys offer lease options there, or no? This is just strictly company.
We do not offer lease options. It's all company driver. We buy the tires and the fuel and all that good stuff.
All right, awesome. How many miles that we can average there?
Well, I can tell you what our averages are. We average 2,600 miles a truck. That's our averages.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What we don't know, we've started this home weekly thing. Also in April. Don't know yet whether that's dampened our averages any. Assuming it would a little bit if you're home more often. I don't have those numbers yet, but I can tell you 2020, our average driver pay was $72,000 and our average miles truck were 2,600. And then we started this pay raise in April, which was a 14% increase. And it looks like it's like I told you before, it's hanging in there. I think it's going to work. I think we're going to get to that 80,000 average.
Okay, that's what's up. Awesome. That's
that's good. We're proud of that. Yeah.
Good. That sounds damn good. Yeah. Now for home time, I know you just mentioned, you just said that the home time policy changed and you're able to get your drivers home on a weekly basis. Now let me ask you this: is that home time weekly? Is that only for your 34, or do you actually get a full 2 days off, i.e. come home Friday, off Saturday, off Sunday, and then back on the road Monday?
I think what you're going to find, a lot of it depends on where you live and how you want to operate it, but technically it's for the 34.
Okay.
The 34 don't start till your next day, right? So if you're limping into home on a Friday, your home terminal, whatever, your time off starts Saturday.
Okay.
So earliest case scenario would be leaving out Sunday night.
Okay, all right. What about the dreaded driver cams? Do you guys have that in the trucks?
No.
Okay, that's what's up.
You talking about the ones not the ones that face you? No, we have the ones that are on the outside of the truck that protect us from, that record the incidences and stuff when they happen. We have those. We don't have the driver-facing ones.
Oh, okay. What's the now? Everything is sounding good, man. I mean, you
68 miles per hour on the cruise.
On the cruise. Okay. Well, what is it on the? What is it on the pedal?
65 on the pedal.
Oh, 65 on the pedal, and then an extra 3 on the cruise.
Yes.
Oh, okay. What about y'all? What's the fleet manager to driver ratio there?
Our fleets are comprised of between 45 to 50 trucks per fleet. So each fleet manager has a group of trucks that size, 45 to 50, plus a coordinator that helps them. And there's a night dispatcher that takes over the stuff. And we have 24-hour driver support.
Oh, okay. So if anything that we ever need for whatever reason, we'll be able to get in contact with somebody there to help us out. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, back in the day when I was fleet managing, you'd have to call me at night and say, "Hey, I'm broke down," and I wouldn't know what the hell to do. Now we got people who know what to do, can set you up.
Okay. This sounds, like I said, sounds good and all. but is all of this is forced dispatch? Would I be forced to go in the areas that I'm not? Let's say that I don't want to go into, like New York, for example.
Well, you talking about the Bronx?
Anything, any parts of New York City, the Bronx.
We don't
The boroughs.
We don't go there. We don't go into the boroughs. So to answer your question, I don't think we force anybody to go into the boroughs. We are blessed in that we have a fleet based out of Pennsylvania that go there all the time, so they're used to it. So we don't take those loads as a fleet. Okay, we let outside carriers have that. We don't want anything to do with that. But we are also the private fleet, which means if they can't cover the load, guess who has to cover it? We do. So we're the Tyson fleet. We're going to come in there like heroes and take care of business. But in the case where and I remember this because we had a promo one time out of Kentucky, and we had like 10 shipments to the Bronx. I'll never forget that. Of course, outside couldn't cover them all. We had to. But what we were fortunate with, especially on the guys who were uncomfortable going, is we relayed it to our terminal in Pennsylvania, and they took it on in there for us.
Well, okay.
So that's about but I hate the term forced dispatch because we're pretty good. I prefer to use planned dispatch, and if there's anything out there that everything's up to conversation. I mean, you can say, hey, man, I just had 2 shorties in a row and you're giving me a third. Can you stretch me out? I mean, shit like that. So, or whatever. They'll listen to you. It's all about developing relationships and trying to figure out what everybody likes to do.
All right. Awesome. What about...
but to answer your question, it's I guess it's forced dispatch, but it's not that strong-armed. There's always, unless it's absolutely the only thing we got to do.
All right. So, once I, fill out the application and everything and you guys look at it, what can get a driver disqualified?
Accidents and violations, if there's too many, can do that.
So let's say if a driver had maybe a couple of accidents that wasn't, I'm going to rephrase it. He was involved with an accident that might have been caused by the other driver, either by short stopping on the highway, impeding traffic, or any case like that. Then would you guys give that driver an opportunity?
Yeah, what we do is we point to everything, okay? We have our own point system. So each violation, like if it's a speeding ticket or whatever, has a certain point level, and usually they're around 4 to 6 points. Most common is 6. A preventable accident, that like we get something back from the carrier that says you were involved in an accident, it was your fault, it's probably another 6 points. So we are allowed up to 12 points. So that's 2 incidences within a year, basically. We can survive that. Anything more than that, it's going to be tough. But the good thing about our point system is that as time goes, for every 6 months you go without incident, 4 points comes off your total. So you can always put yourself into a better position. And even if you're here 90 days and something happens, we also have a Smith system class or some training classes that you can take 5-point reductions off of. So
okay.
It's fair, but to answer your question, going in, me qualifying you, you can have 2 or 3 accidents out there, and if they're spread out right, it won't hurt you.
Okay. That's what's up. Because some drivers, some drivers, they do have some skirmishes on there. Oh, what about your policies on felons though? Because I got a buddy. He's he just got finished graduating Tri-C Trucking Academy here in Cleveland, and he's looking to get out there, but unfortunately, he's a felon. Nothing too serious or anything like that, but what's your guys' policy, so that I can pass it on to him?
Most of the time we hire felons. It's got to be, it had to be something pretty egregious to keep us from from hiring them.
Okay.
Usually violent or sexual crimes will keep somebody from being able to come on.
Definitely.
That's just a rule of thumb. But we do an assessment, do an individual assessment. Everybody has a story, right? Everything's different. Everybody's different, you know. So we look at them all individually.
Well,
to see if there's something that keeps them from not being able to do the job.
Well, you know what, man? Mark, right? Or Mike?
Mike,
man, listen, thank you very much. It's been to be honest with you, it's been a pleasure talking with you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, same here.
I appreciate you, taking the time and answering the questions that I have, and talking to me about Tyson. And again, you said that you guys is in the 30% of low company turnaround, and the fact that y'all don't do. Another thing that sticks out too is that you guys don't do sign-on bonuses, showing that you guys have a pretty good tight-knit fleet. And being that I can't find no negative reviews, and the drivers that I talked to thus far, Tyson sounds like a pretty good company to put on the consider list.
It is. It's solid. I mean, Tyson's been around for 100 years, and it's a solid company.
All right. Well, that's all I have, man. I'm definitely going to put this I said before, in the consider list, and I'm going to take this back to to my Facebook group too, because I'm in the Facebook group, so I'm going to take this back to my social media where I network, and definitely tell them that I talked to you, and if they're interested, I'll pass the phone number along and tell them to give you a call.
Well, what you need to do is wait till you're hired.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Talk to me. What are you saying? Wait till I'm
hired? Because you get $2,000 for each referral you bring in.
Hey, you know what? Listen, hold on. You listen. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you something. All right. I'm good with the referral bonus, but I just feel that if I'm going to promote the company, because there's not that many companies I have promoted that I draw for, and I have promoted companies in the past. But if I'm going to drive for you and promote you, you guys got to give me you guys got to put me on something else other than the referral bonus, bro. I'm just saying. Speaking of which, I'm glad you brought.
Well, that's more money. That's more money we pay our recruiters.
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up. What about people with a social media presence? Do you guys have something? Do you guys have something against them?
Yeah, I mean, we don't like people setting up, websites or social groups or whatever. I mean, it is what it is. People do what they do. I guess bottom line is that we need drivers too, and we've always paid a referral bonus to our drivers, because it should be, in my mind, it should be our number one source. If our drivers aren't referring, that means they're not happy. So in my opinion, there's a health issue there, right?
That's a good point. Say that again. If they're not referring, they're not happy. That's a good point right there.
That's right. So I could tell. I've been doing this for 10 years, so I know when our referrals get down, I know something's up. Something's up. Something's not right.
Well, again, Mike, I really do appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Like I said, I'm definitely gonna pass this along the way, and definitely keep this in the consider list.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
All right, now you take it easy.
What was your name?
My name's Shine.
Sean? Okay. All right, man. Nice to talk to you. You got any other questions? Holler back.
I will do that. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you. All right. Bye-bye.
Well. That was an awesome conversation. What do you guys think of that, man? What do you guys think of that? Tell me what you think about that conversation in the comments below. Tyson Foods, private fleet for Tyson, man. You come in with with at least a couple of years or more, you come in at 57 cent. I think he said 50. Yeah, at 57 cent a mile. You get a couple of extra cents on top of that for your bank for your bonus. You get a $25 per stop pay. It's not multiple stops. It's for every stop. You average about 2,800 miles. They got packages now that you can get home every week. You can take the truck home if you have a secure place to park it at. They Qualcomm systems is what they have for the computer. They have an outside facing camera. Tyson Foods, give them a call. I forgot the number that I got. I took the number off the back of the truck, and it is 800-933-6442. Ask for my man Mike. He'll probably put something together for you, and lo and behold, you too will be driving for Tyson Foods. As I said before, I haven't seen any negative reviews, and if it is, it's not that many. They got an extremely low turnover rate in the 30 percentile. The drivers that I have talked to, they seem to enjoy driving for Tyson. So, I mean, if you ever get a chance to see a Tyson driver at the Love's, Petros, or any of these truck stops, definitely pull them to the side and say, "Hey, bro, what do you think about Tyson? I mean, I'm trying to see what Tyson is all about. Talk to me." And I guarantee you, they will take the time and be like, "Yeah, bro, such and such and such and such. Come on in. Felons, if you don't have that, if you have something minor, not major, you might have a chance with this company. Drivers with some infractions on their DAT report, they'll look at it and they'll put it on a case by case basis. Tyson's Food, man. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this. Call, man. I truly enjoyed it. I really did. That's going to do it for the Lockoutmen Podcast Show, the MTC edition. Shout out to my man Mike for, giving us the good jewels for Tyson's Foods. If you're interested, again, the phone number, 800-933-6442. They're located out of Arkansas. So they will be able to get you up to Arkansas via plane, train, or automobile. They will be able to reimburse you. I'm going to say that. They should be able to reimburse you. And yeah, you 2-day orientation. Everything else you should be done with $800 in your pocket on your first paycheck, including whatever miles that you drive, if that's the case. And you'll be good to go. You'll slap in the truck and drive for Tyson's Foods. So give them a call if you're interested. Again, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. I do appreciate all you guys supporting the Make the Call series. 5 years strong, man. If you guys have any suggestions, get it in now. If you want to get a shout out on top of your suggestions, definitely send me a cup of coffee. You can do that by the Cash App, $Lockoutmen. So if there's any company that you would like for me to call, or what you want to find out about, you want me to make that call for you, I can get the information out to you, and I could be drinking some coffee while I get the information for you. That's what's up. Be on the lookout. The Make the Call series comes out every week. Definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button and that bell so you can get notified when the new Make the Call series comes out. All right, that's going to do it for me. I am your host, Lockoutmen. Check me out. Like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. Engage with me. Let me know who you want on next. Until next time, everybody, y'all take it easy. Peace.